welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I am excited for today's pick a card. Today we're tapping into who will fearlessly pursue you, really come towards you, heavily pursue you, and we'll tap into their agenda. Why are they coming towards you? What do they want from this connection, their love offer, all that good stuff. But we're tapping into okay, who is going to, without fear, without doubt, really come towards you and pursue you? That is our topic today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group 1, we have the green stone, and we'll be using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. For group 2, we have the red stone, and we'll be using the Moon of the Universe Tarot. For group 3, we have the blue stone, and we'll be using the Avalon Revelation Tarot. And for group 4, we have the purplish brown stone, and we'll be using the traditional Chinese tarot for group 4. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. Alright, if you chose group 1 with the green stone and the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who will fearlessly pursue you. What is their agenda? How will they pursue you? What do they really want out of this connection? All of that, Spirit, for group 1 with the green stone. Please show us for group 1. Who will fearlessly pursue group 1? Okay, so right away I'm getting an energy of helpful angels around this person, leading them to you. It seems like the universe has kind of aligned to make this happen. We have Dream and Friar Lawrence. So this is the Romeo and Juliet Oracle. Friar Lawrence is wise, trustworthy, caring, and optimistic. Someone who's genuine, someone who's even an oracle to a degree, someone who's really tapped into higher realms, into wisdom. And we have the Dream card here. It says prophecy, hint, guidance, oracle, revealing, and symbolizing. So this person is beginning symbols up the wazoo about you. It's like here and there, everywhere, they're seeing a sign here, a dream here, a vision here, deep intuition there, a hint there, guidance there. Take these steps, do this. You're one step closer. I just saw 3, 2, 1 on the camera, literally. So there's a strong energy of this person being led exactly where they're supposed to be. Now this is interesting. We have the reject card. It says firm rejection. So at first glance, maybe this isn't your typical type or there's a rejection here. You could be in that energy of kind of having a wall up with people. I mean, yeah, it's a thing. Dating these days, it does seem exhausting for a lot of people. A lot of people are just trying to put their heart on their sleeves and trying to be optimistic, but it can just be so hard because it seems like each day there's something new, some new BS that someone is on, and it's like, bruh, I just want to find true love. Is that too much to ask for? And it's like, no, it's not too much to ask for. The dating pool is just a bit rough right now. So honestly, there could have been past experiences that have kind of lined up to make you feel a bit jaded or to make you feel like, this dating process has been overwhelming for me or annoying or just, it doesn't seem very fruitful. And I see all the while this person is being led to you. So you may reject them at first. And this could even be energetic, especially with all the spiritual energy with Friar Lawrence and the Dream. They're definitely getting a lot of spiritual messages and things at this time. You may be as well, but you may be, yeah, that's so specific and weird. Spirit is literally showing me someone turn the notifications off of an astrology app or a daily horoscope app, or now Spirit is showing me the icons jiggling on the home screen when you're about to delete them. So you could have deleted some sort of astrology app or recently unsubscribed from some sort of daily horoscope something. Yeah, Spirit is showing me that. So your energy seems to be kind of opposite of this person. This person is super tapped into the higher realms, getting a lot of messages about you. And for you and your energy, it seems like it's more frustrating than anything. And you're trying to get out of that, trying not to be influenced as much, trying not to have all that spiritual activity going on because it's just kind of feeling frustrating more than anything. We got patience and wooing. So Spirit is saying this person is coming right to you, and maybe that's why you're rejecting them, because you're kind of in this energy of wanting not to be closed off, but just wanting something pure or nothing at all. And it definitely, your vibe definitely gives no nonsense at this time, where it's like if some bozo tries to walk into your life and it's like, oh, they're playing games, you're gonna cut that off at the root. I just saw 555. So you may have gone through a recent transformation that is affecting people's ability to get close to you. But as long as you have patience, honestly, I don't feel like you're going to have to do very much of anything to make this happen. I think it's literally going to manifest on your path. It says patience, decence, and self-control. So, this is a deck kind of based in earlier times. So decence in this deck really talks about not being like intimate with people, not revealing too much, being mysterious a bit. We got wooing. It says seeking, searching, encountering, and chasing. So I see that this person is kind of meant to chase you, to come towards you and to make it happen with you, not really vice versa, which is what we're looking for. Spirit, tell us more. Who will fearlessly pursue group one? Look at your energy. We got actions matching words and unamused. Group one, don't piss me off. Do not piss me off, because we literally have the proof that this person, their actions are matching their words. They're not just full of it. They're not just saying everything that, someone would want to hear, and then there's no proof. There's no action being taken. It's like their action is matching their words. They say they like you. They like you. They're going to show it. They say they want to date you seriously. They're going to take you on a date. They're going to pursue you. And it's just like, you're so unamused by it. It's like, what in the world? Group one, what is going on? Oh, my goodness, what is this about? We have gracefully bowing out. Yeah, and I feel like, I feel like Spirit is working through you at this time as well. I feel like people are going to have to move slowly but surely with you. So good thing this person is in for the long haul. We have the Good Day card, which kind of feels like the energy that you're in. And I'm actually hearing, I think the song is called Good Day by SZA. I'm hearing that. So I feel like you've just purified your energy. You're in a lighthearted space, and there's like this energy of, I will not go back to what I have experienced in the past, and that's just period. Finally experiencing good days, and I want to stick to that. I want to, stay in that good high vibe energy. But I was feeling that first, in the sense that people are having good days with you, and then the next day you kind of show up a bit cold for them. So I feel like, people are going to have to move slowly but surely and really kind of go on your time, to be honest. We have gracefully bowing out and choosy. So yeah, not going to lie, you're showing up a bit moody, very choosy, very much so willing to gracefully bow out. It's like, listen, I don't want to waste your time, but I've been through some things and I don't exactly trust people, or, maybe I'm not as into romance as I have been in the past. I'm very, very choosy. It could be the smallest thing that gives you the ick, group one. And I'm not even seeing that this person is giving you the ick. I mean, maybe a bit, just because actions matching words, like, I don't know what it is about someone being too consistent. I think it's gotta be some sort of like toxic, shadowy, like self-sabotaging BS, but it can be a bit triggering when you can see someone's just doing all the right things, like you're too perfect. It does make you think like, okay, what's going on with you? Why are you so perfect? Or why do you like me so much? Like, what do you got going on? Like, what is up? It does make you kind of question things. So it kind of just feels like that's where you're at times. So we do have angelic guidance. Your guides, your spirit team, the universe is actually conspiring to open you up, is actually conspiring to open your heart, your mind, your energy to this connection. And hopefully we can make some leeway with that, because Spirit is saying there's an opportunity for commitment here, but for whatever reason, there is so much hesitance. I will say for some of you, it could be super high or unrealistic expectations. There's really no such thing as unrealistic in an infinite universe. However, time is the problem. It's not that it doesn't exist. It's that this thing that you're looking for may not be at the same place at the same time as you. They could be incarnating once you're gone. They could have incarnated before you were here. There's no guarantee that you'll be in the same place at the same time. And then that there will be mutual attraction, even if you do meet like your perfect idea of a person. And I'm not someone who believes in settling, so I don't even have a resolution for that. But I can understand where Spirit is coming from, kind of bringing in this idea of you could be self-sabotaging if you're fixated on a certain thing, any certain outcome. So what do they want from this, Spirit? What does this person want from group one, from this connection? Well, they definitely want you to walk away from like poverty mindset. They want you to walk away from being unwilling to work with them or work on the connection. We got the Six of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Pentacles reversed with the Eight of Cups. It a lot of times seems like you've walked away from people before you've even surrendered to them. There's something about you, group one, that always feels like you're in a perpetual state of walking away, or you're already gone, or people can't fully ever grasp you in the first place, maybe. You're like a mirage. You're like art. You're like a painting. You're like an idea. Something that's not real, but breathtaking and captivating and mysterious. And it's like an enigma. It's so confusing. We have the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords. Spirit is definitely telling you to decide what you want. Your actions may not be matching your words. You may be saying that you want one thing, but only accepting another thing. There could also be a tendency for you to accept connections with people that feel safe. And I have a feeling that safe may be some sort of unhealthy dynamic. Sorry. So like for an example, safe for you could be someone who's a complete pushover because you know they'll never play you, but at the same time, you'll never respect them. So the connection will never flourish. You can't be with someone who you think is a B. You can't be with someone who you think is undeserving of you. You can't be with someone that you see as, just someone who's just there to worship you, because at the end of the day, you don't respect them. And a lot of people, that really influences physical intimacy as well. It's so hard for people to be attracted to someone that they don't respect. So it just kind of has this trickle effect. So you might lean towards connections with people who are like golden retriever, even though you're not attracted to that archetype, or even further than golden retriever, because golden retriever is just nice, excited, giddy, a little naive, a little, clumsy, but still very genuine. And there's evolution with that. But it feels like you could be attracted to something even further, like, just someone who's completely strung out over you, but then you lose all the respect. So it's just like, yeah, Spirit is saying Three of Swords reverse, no risk, no reward. Not gonna lie, I'm seeing you get in your own way quite a lot. Four of Cups reverse, take some time in the near future to decide what it is that you want, and make sure you're moving as a reflection of that. I do see this person coming in, fearlessly pursuing you. They're offering commitment. Their intention is to get close to you and to build something with you, but you either have a wall up or, you're fixated on dating a different kind of person because it feels safer. And Spirit is really challenging you to say, even this Three of Swords reverse can hint that maybe you're not actually over some of the things that you've been through, because you still carry this desire for something that's the opposite of that versus something more balanced. That's how you know when you're still in a damaged state, when you just, okay, I dated a F-boy, let me date someone who's like a complete pushover. And it's like, well, like we were just saying, you're not going to respect them, so that doesn't work either. You don't want to go to the other side of the spectrum. You've healed when you develop like a balanced desire of this is what I want, or this is how I'm going to be in relationships, this is what I look for, etc., etc. So definitely work on that sooner rather than later. It's better to work on it before this is here so you don't end up self-sabotaging it in any way. But I definitely see someone coming in fearlessly pursuing you. So that's what I got for you, group one. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that's where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. you chose group 2 with the red stone. Oop. And the Moon of the Universe Tarot. This is your reading, tapping in to see who will fearlessly pursue you, okay? Come towards you without fear, worry, hesitation, heavily pursue you. What is their love offer? What is their agenda, Spirit, for group 2 with the red stone? Please show us who will fearlessly pursue group 2. Okay, this is very, very interesting. You guys, we have reconcile, eager, and revenge. Ironically, I'm not feeling the revenge in a low vibrational way at all. I'm feeling like this is someone really wanting a second chance with you. This person feels like they completely slept on you. And this person feels like they really couldn't even appreciate who you were to them because they didn't have the sight to see it. Even me personally, have someone in my past that I see this way because it's like, man, I wish I was just a bit more mature when that person was in my life so I could appreciate everything they did. It's like, these days, we're hoping, we're praying, we're like, please, bring back romance, bring back yearning. But when I had yearning and romance, I was like, they're too nice. They're corny. Like, no. And it's like, now it's like I'm really kicking myself for not entertaining that or taking it more seriously. So even I have an experience with this. We have reconcile. It says resolving conflicts, letting go of the past, and forgetting the hate. So someone is feeling like they really made a mistake, not taking you more seriously. They're feeling like they made a mistake, not choosing you, not choosing to move forward with you, not choosing to be with you, whatever it is they did choose, they're definitely kicking themselves for it. And we have the eager card. Bottom of that one says immediate action. So this person is not hesitating, okay? The moment they realize they have another opportunity with you, they are taking it straight up. No hesitation, no confusion. This person is on it. And we have the revenge card here as well, which, like I said, there's some situations that aren't like actual, low vibrational revenge. There is the revenge body, which is more about finding your inner strength and confidence and proving to yourself that you have the strength to be your most radiant self. There can be positive manifestations of revenge, but ultimately in this context, I'm seeing this is saying that this person is wanting to like aggressively, feverishly pursue you, appreciate you, show you that you're loved, show you that you're cared for, and that they genuinely feel like they made a mistake. Now, if I had to say like what I feel like happened, we do have Juliet and Romantic Knight. So this is the Romeo and Juliet Oracle. And Juliet obviously is the main character. She's sweet, she's loving, but she also represents like strength and independence. She went against what her family wanted for her, and she was fearlessly herself. So I feel like you're someone who's fearlessly yourself, yet you do have a strong heart that has a lot of love for the right person. And this person, before they had maybe wanted someone more submissive, and now they're really kicking themselves because they're like, okay, but at the end of the day, I'm not attracted to that submissive archetype, or I don't feel like that genuine pull, that desire, that love for that. I need something else. This person is like, it does not cut it for me to have that. That's not for me. That's not what I want for myself. And we also have the Romantic Knight here, so I feel like maybe the card itself, it says a romantic entanglement or a physical encounter. So if you guys were physically intimate and it ended up a one-night situation, this person is so regretful about that, feeling like they wish that they were more realistic, like maybe not even more realistic, but just kind of like, okay, this could be something. Let me at least see what it is. Let me see what it can be before I pursue physical intimacy with this person, so that I can see what it is before I take it there. They don't feel like they read the room long enough with you. And if you're really that bad bee, that Juliet energy, independent, you might have even ghosted or walked away from this person. And now this person realizes like, oh, I really lost access to group 2, and that could be the reason that they're kicking themselves. Spirit, tell us more. Who will fearlessly pursue group 2? What is their agenda? How will they pursue group 2? Okay, so we have testing the waters and fascinated. We also have at peace. So you are literally cool as a cucumber during this time. It's so funny because, this person is feverishly pursuing you, doing everything they can. It reminds me of that like Nicki Minaj song. You know how people that like, now I can't even talk. You know how people put that in the back of a video where they're trying to do something really fast, or and they speed up the video. It's like a trend. That's how this feels. Like this person is literally driving themselves insane, trying to hurry up and make a move towards you and do the most, and you're just at peace, cool as a cucumber. It's actually really hilarious. This person is very fascinated by you. This person loves your uniqueness and they're testing the waters. I feel like they're going to start with something small. So, in terms of how they pursue you, they're going to try to feel you out and feel your energy. They don't want to be all out rejected by you. They don't want you to deny them. They don't want you to immediately shut the door on them. So they're trying to do what they can to avoid that. They don't want you to like slam the door in their face. They don't want an all out rejection. Um, so they're kind of trying to do something small or test the waters to see like, all right, is group two interested in this? Are they responding positively? If I get a positive response or even like just a decent response, if I get basically anything but a rejection, I will keep moving. So if group two is like hesitant, but they're not completely kicking me out of their energy, I will proceed and put in that work. We have winning and delighted. So I feel like this person, I feel like they are going to win you over. And I feel like you're going to grow to really like this person. And you already have liked them, especially if you guys did have a romantic night. Also, that doesn't have to mean a physical encounter. That a romantic night could also be like a date. This could be someone you went on one date with, but it just didn't go anywhere. And, their energy kind of got weird. It doesn't have to be, the card says like physical encounter, but it also says romantic entanglement. So it could be like a flirtationship. There's other forms of connections that this could apply to and that this could be. But yeah, I see that you're, kind of realizing like, you know what, I actually do like this person. I feel like they're charming. I feel like a bit of a dorky energy, and it's kind of cute and endearing to see this person trying so hard as well, especially if they're not typically in that energy. It's just kind of nice to see them in such a place of surrender when they're like genuinely going after someone and giving it their all. It's kind of cute. Oop. We have unusual or unlike you and entrapment. So I do feel like this person is securing the deal. I do see that they're likely getting what they want. Listen, this person has game, okay? They know how to get what they want. And it doesn't feel like a sleazy kind of way. It doesn't feel like, oh, you got to worry about this person like for real though. It gives very like, just smooth with it. Like charismatic is the best way to explain it. Like this person genuinely, they're your Romeo to your Juliet. They feel very charismatic and, they know how to win you over and kind of get their way. And ultimately it's because you do still have a bit of a soft spot or a bit of something for them still, like a bit of attraction. So what do they ultimately want, Spirit? What is their agenda? What is their love offer? What do they want from this for group two? We have the Three of Swords reversed coming out right away. So if they did offend you before, which they probably definitely did, especially if they ghosted or, did something, because in all of this, the undertone is that there was a separation. There was a, point where you were together, and then we have reconciliation that hints at some sort of separation. So whether it was something more extreme or just them kind of, moving in a different direction, talking to someone else, letting things fall to the wayside with you, they want to reconcile. They want to change that. They don't want to be in that energy of, we don't talk, we're not connected, our love story is over. They're like, no, I want to reinvigorate this. We got the High Priestess and the Nine of Wands, so they're definitely willing to put in that work. I feel like this person just couldn't appreciate who you were before. We have the High Priestess. The thing about the High Priestess is always very unique, especially when you see this archetype in the 3D in real life. High Priestess have a very distinct aura. Typically they're more earthy, or they're more they just have that vibe. They look like they smell good. They look more natural. Usually they're more simple, but there's so many forms of high priestess energy. It doesn't have to be that. You could be a total Barbie or you could be a total Ken, but still be high priestess, because ultimately that's talking about your energy. It's talking about your soul. It's talking about how much your soul has evolved. And there's millions of manifestations of that. So, your distinctness, this person didn't get it before. We have the Nine of Wands. Now they're willing to put in that work. Now they're willing to even live fearlessly themselves. And maybe that's really what it was, that this person was afraid that if they were to connect with you in the past, that would mean that they would also have to be vulnerable. Because the thing is, like, when you're with an attractive partner, if you're not also in that same frequency, you're going to feel out of place. You're going to feel like people are judging you, even if they're not. Because if you're with a bombshell and you don't see yourself as a bombshell, you see yourself as a 5 out of 10 and your partner's 11 out of 10, you're going to feel away when you're walking into places and they're getting so much attention. And even if no one's like ever even thinking about you genuinely, you're going to feel like everyone was giving them the attention, or you're such an attention seeker. So they have to match that energy. And a lot of people try to put the butterfly or the bird in a golden cage because they don't want to match that energy. They don't want to challenge themselves to be vulnerable and to grow and to be who they really are. They just want to cage up the value, the bird, and just keep it to themselves. And so this person, I feel like they also had to go through a bit of a personal transformation and be willing to be their true selves and shine in order to be with you. We got the Page of Pentacles and the Justice card here. So I feel like this time around, they're really willing to put in that work. And with the Page of Pentacles, they're willing to invest in this connection. This person, I would say that they want to do all the things that you guys didn't get to do in the past. Now, if they find out, okay, we're genuinely not a match, I don't feel like there's anything to worry about. I don't feel like this person is going to try to force, anything. I don't feel like nothing crazy will come of it. But they definitely want to see where it could go. They feel like they left the connection way too soon before you guys got to see like really the true essence of your love and of what it could be. And they're coming back to explore that. That's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that's where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Blue Stone and the Avalon Revelation Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who will fearlessly pursue you without fear, without worry, who will come towards you without hesitation and heavily pursue you. We'll tap into their agenda, their love offer, all of that, spirit. For group 3, with the Blue Stone. Okay, so right away I'm definitely getting that this person wants you bad. We got forced marriage and wooing. So I'm like, I know that sounds like a shocker. This is the Romeo and Juliet Oracle, so the things don't exactly mean what you would think that they would mean, but in some cases, they honestly can. Forced marriage can represent a loss of freedom. This could be someone kind of taming you. So if you're more of the wild child kind of archetype, do what you want, say what you want, love freedom, have a lot of freedom, like relationships that are unconventional, I'm definitely seeing that this person in their heart of hearts, they may try to make it appear that they're open-minded. They may try to make it appear that they're open-minded, they're open to this and that, yeah, I'm super unconventional, but truly are they? I don't think they are. I think that they want something traditional with you, or it could be that they like you so much that they're really trying to lock it down kind of at all costs. This can represent like excessivity, someone genuinely doing the most, like doing a bit too much than you would be comfortable with, trying to pursue you. It does talk about someone wooing you, seeking you out, searching for you, encountering you, chasing you, really wanting to lock it down. And we have crossing the barrier here as well. So I feel like this is someone who's kind of been trying to get close to you for a while, group 3. I feel like this is someone in your energy and you kind of know exactly who this is because that may be their MO, like all or nothing, really trying to get you to commit to being with them and only them and being serious with them and taking them, seriously and even prioritizing, them. They're trying to get you to do that. quickly, okay? So we have overcoming obstacles on crossing the barrier. I do see that ultimately there is some positivity here, there's some leeway, and I don't feel like it would be an L to be with this person, to be honest. I feel like this person could be good to you, but definitely a tricky situation. We have Prince Useless with protection, kindness, and undertaking. So I'm feeling like this person is, Prince Useless in Romeo and Juliet really is a generous kind of position of someone who wants to protect you, take care of you, provide for you, take full responsibility for you. So it really is a good thing. But in this person's case, I feel like because they're trying to tame the wild child, that's kind of what makes it wrong. It's totally fine when two people come together and they want that. They want the same thing. They want to be under each other. They want to, fully surrender to each other. But what makes it wrong is when someone tries to force you into that when you don't want it. So you'll definitely have to set boundaries with this person. The person that's coming in to fully pursue you is someone, honestly, who's worthy in the sense that they're protective, that they plan to take full responsibility for you. I just heard your debt. Wow, that's very specific. Yeah, that's what I need. Where is mine, spirit? Who's gonna overtake my debt? Okay, because I'm doing these readings, so why is my debt not expunged? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's ridiculous. Life is unfair. But here you are getting that, and you're feeling a way about it a little bit. We got time to say goodbye and pacify. So to be honest, that's giving friend zone to me. The person that's coming in to pursue you fully, definitely giving like nice guy, nice girl vibes, where it's like, yes, you could see all the benefits of being with this person, but do you want to be with this person? It's a bit iffy, because it's like, I can see that you're a good person, or I could see like how you would be, valuable. It's not that, but can I give you that? Or, am I going to be that for you? Or I don't know. It's just kind of like, it's iffy for sure. So time to say goodbye, it says farewell. Pacify, it says reassurance, persuasion, clarifying and identifying. So at a minimum, I do see you coming to a conclusion of how you feel about this person and how you're going to move forward in this connection. This is someone who's wanted you for a while, and even if they haven't made a full-on confession, you've been able to pick up on the vibes, and it's just undeniable at this point. So I see kind of a crossroads moment. You'll be able to move forward with this person and accept, all this love that they're giving you, or you'll be able to take a step back and pursue some other options, or do what you want to do from here if it's just not what you want. Spirit, tell us more for group 3. Who will fearlessly pursue group 3? Yeah, we have enchantment, thinking about you nonstop and winning. I mean, I feel like you're gonna win no matter what position that you're in. You probably have other options. Oh, okay. We got warming up. Okay, so I'm feeling like you might actually end up giving this person a chance. Yeah, we have taking you seriously. I feel like you're going to give this person a chance because you can tell that they're genuine, and I totally get that, because a lot of times I'll feel the same way. Even if I'm not super into someone, I don't have love at first sight, I'm more likely to give them a chance when I can see, okay, this is a good person, 1, and 2, this is someone who's really willing to put in that work, and someone who's putting in that work so that their actions match their words. So I do actually see you warming up to this person. You might come across intimidating with the bear on the warming up card, but because you can see that this person is so dedicated to you and so eager, something about that is really endearing. It's like, I can tell that this person is genuine, and I can also tell that they really want me. So you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and give them a chance. We have dating around and at peace. So it's not that you don't have options. It's not like desperation or a lack of options that's driving you here, but you can just kind of feel that this person has been trying to give you signs and signals, and it's like, all right, I'll take this person seriously. All right, I'll entertain it. All right, let me initiate some conversations here and there so they can feel comfortable talking to me. Like, let me break the ice with this uncomfortable energy, because obviously up until this point, this person has been like darn near a secret admirer type of dynamic, with the way that they kind of just lay back and wait for their opportunity is the best way to say it, because that's kind of what they're doing. We have enchantment, winning, and thinking about you nonstop. So this person is definitely like, I do feel like their feelings are amplifying. Just be mindful of that. You know, it's fine, but I guess until it's not fine. So just be mindful of that. Like when people think about you, fantasize about you, it can definitely snowball into something a lot bigger. So just to avoid anything, you know, worrisome, definitely keep an eye on that. And if you have to set a boundary, I would set it really, really strongly and know what it is that you want completely before you set it. Because the way you set the boundary should be in a way where they can't really come back. So if you see any truly red flag behavior, cut that thing at the root and move forward, because you know you don't have to give someone a chance that you don't like. It's not a crime not to like someone or to be attracted to them or whatever the thing is. You know, maybe you see this as a personality trait, so maybe it's not that you don't like them, the desire is there, but you don't feel safe with them because you've seen them woo other people. That could be a way that this manifests. So it's like you haven't been really taking them seriously or putting them as a priority. If you see something like big red flag, like triangulation, aka you guys are dating for a minute, going on dates consistently, and then say you know each other at work, and then you see this person not only talking to another person at work, but you know, trying to spread drama, lies, or rumors about you to that person to get y'all to fight over them, that's when we cut it off. Once, if you see that, you know, red flag, cut it off. But, you know, otherwise, I would say just have conversations so you can let this person know what you're comfortable with, what you like, what you don't like. Spirit, what is their agenda? What is their love offer? So we have the King of Wands reversed. I feel like this person hasn't had an agenda in a long time because they've definitely been more laid back and kind of allowing you to take the lead. We got the Devil card reversed, which is like, I don't want to mess this up. Yet we have the Six of Swords here as well. That's an energy of, I want to make progress. I want to move forward. I want to move to a higher level of commitment with you. I want to move to the next level with you. I want to expand from where we are. We have the Sun card with the King of Wands reversed, but I also don't want to do anything that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. I don't want to do anything that's going to make you feel like, you know, I'm not someone you want to date. This person is trying so hard not to be in the friend zone. And for them, that kind of manifests in a way where they haven't been saying anything. So, you know, like I said, if you see red flags, cut that at the root. But I will say, I wouldn't stop them from completely getting wound up, because that is also the thing that's causing them to be the person who's finally pursuing you first, coming towards you without a bunch of, you know, effort or too much needed on your end. So we got the Seven of Wands with the King of Pentacles reversed. This person really does not want to appear in a masculine energy. They feel like you don't like that. You could have even said that in conversation once, like maybe you were talking with your coworkers about masculine and feminine dynamics and being like, you know what, I like the feminine energy in a masculine. I like when they can be comfortable in their feminine energy. Or I like when they look like they're written by women. I like when they look like, you know, more romantic versus rugged and intimidating. And now this person is like afraid to show up, afraid to show up too masculine because they don't want to get rejected. We got the Moon card with the Ten of Wands. So to be honest, this person doesn't exactly know where this is going to go, but they definitely want to try. They want to try to move forward. They want to see where it can go. And with that Moon card, it's like, okay, at the end of the day, I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck in the same energy without receiving anything. So anything is kind of better than where I'm at right now, which is kind of nothing. So let me do a bit more. We got the Two of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. Ultimately, their agenda is to pursue you romantically. They're going to pursue you very intensely and feverishly, but also they want to see who you are to them. Like in terms of love offers, this person doesn't know if you're the love of their life or if you're a long-term friend or if you're, you know, fling. I'm not getting fling vibes at all with this person. I don't even feel like they've had maybe they've had one, but I don't feel like they're in one now or, you know, wanting that. But yeah, they want to see what this is. Like, okay, what is this connection? They want to figure that out, and they can only do that with you. So they're trying to do that with you now moving forward. That's what I got for you, Group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that's where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. chose group 4 with the traditional tarot, traditional Chinese tarot, and the purplish brown stone. This is your reading, tapping in to see who will fearlessly pursue you, heavily pursue you. We'll tap into their agenda, their love offer, all that good stuff, Spirit, for group 4. With the purple brown stone, please show us who will fearlessly pursue group 4. Oof, you got multiple people in your energy trying to pursue you. Your love language could be physical touch as well. We have Tybalt, Prince Useless, and Friar Lawrence. So this is the Romeo and Juliet Oracle. Tybalt is the Prince of Cats, fashion and aggressiveness. So this is someone who's a fashion girl, fashion guy, someone who looks good, someone who wears their clothes immaculately, someone who attracts a lot of attention, likely because of how they dress as well. We got Prince Useless, who is very protective, kind, someone who takes full responsibility when they're with a woman, with a man in a relationship. Like, this is my man, this is my woman. They shouldn't be wanting for anything. I always make sure they're good. I always make sure they got it. I always make sure everything is just exactly how it's supposed to be. And then we got Friar Lawrence, which is a wise, trustworthy, caring, and optimistic person. So you got some options. There's multiple people in your energy, and they're all confessing their love to you. My God, we have Oath of the Moon. Bottom of this one, it says vows of love. So it's like everybody in your energy, something's in the air, because all of a sudden they're all confessing. So I feel like you may have something really significant coming towards you or manifesting in your life at this time, because when you have multiple people feeling like, oh, I got to get a move on, I got to come towards you, I got to do this, I got to do that, and it's like nonstop, they're just pursuing, and it's like they can't even control it. That's typically something subconscious or something that the universe has warned them about. These people may have had dreams recently or visions or seen connections. They keep saying your name everywhere, you know, whatever it is, to show them that you're about to move on from them, though. So they're kind of feeling like, all right, I got to hurry up and take action, because I can feel like group 4, even before that new connection comes in. You know, time is not linear. It goes in both directions. So it's like, I can feel that someone is going to be here in the future. I need to stop this, even if it's not here yet. We have rejection and the kiss card here. So that's what was letting me know that some of you, your love language is definitely physical touch, because hilariously, I'm seeing that there is a firm rejection happening after sharing a kiss with someone. So you could definitely be the kind of person who needs the physical intimacy piece to be able to feel confident about committing to someone. You could feel like, okay, if we don't have good chemistry, if we don't have good physical intimacy, there's just no point. We might as well wrap it up, because I'm not going to be motivated to see you if I'm not at least attracted to you. So that could be how you're kind of deciphering with who's who, because it's like, especially if kissing is something very intimate to you. I know some people even feel like kissing is more intimate than fully doing the deed. If you feel that way as well, then yeah, it's like, I need to have that intimate moment with this person before I commit. So it's like, we gonna have to make it happen. We gonna have to figure out who's the best, who's not that great. And we can only do that when we share a smooch. Spirit, tell us more for group 4. Who will fearlessly pursue group 4? Yeah. Definitely an intensity in your love life. What I can say is we have the commitment card here. So one of these connections are leading to a commitment, or if there's another connection coming towards you, that is leading to a commitment. Energetically, it feels like you're just in that commitment season where that's the direction that things are going. That's what Spirit has planned for you next. So I don't feel like you have to do anything. I don't feel like Spirit is necessarily calling you to make something happen. We actually have unexpected surprise that came out as well, which is the opposite of doing. It's unexpected. It's being in a space to receive. So as long as you're in a space to receive, you're going to get treated. You're going to have people taking care of you, looking out for you, attracted to you, wanting you. We have intensity and actions matching words. I just love that. You love to see it. I see you stepping into a connection where what they say is what they do. They say they're gonna pick you up at 7. They're gonna be outside at 6:55, waiting for you at 7. If they say they're gonna take you to do something, say there's a specific kind of date you want to go on, this person is gonna make sure they make that happen. And I love that about this energy because it's like, when the actions match the words, it's just too good. It's just like, yeah, this feels right. So I see you moving into a connection, group 4, that feels really right for you, that feels like I'm heard, I'm listened to, because their actions are matching the words. So if I say, oh, I want to go to the movies, I haven't been in the movies in 3 years, like I just been watching things once they stream, I want to go to the movies. The way you're going to see this is them is they show up with that movie ticket. They're listening and taking action based on these conversations. Spirit, for group 4, what else can you tell us? Okay. Now, with that being said, your guides are having to very much so do their job in overtime at this time. We have angelic guidance, lost in the sauce, and nonsense. So I do see some people in your energy talking nonsense. Not everything is making perfect sense. Not everything is, giving you the confidence to move forward. You do have a lot of clowns, just like on this card in your energy, group 4. And you're kind of lost in the sauce. I don't know. It just feels like this era in your love life feels really weird. It's either things like that genuinely don't really happen to you or haven't really happened to you, where there's so many coming towards you at once, or it could be the mixed bag of people that are coming towards you is really strange in itself. And it's like, not one of these people are like my ex, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's confusing because it's like, okay, it's not a bad thing, but there's no sense of like resonance there. It just feels very weird. So stay locked in with your guides at this time so they can help you. We got look at your chart / transits, another card talking about like astrology and connecting to the higher realm. So I definitely see that as being successful for you if you want to use that to manifest, or if you want to use that to make better sense of what's going on. We got fascinated and showing interest. So a lot of people are obsessing over you at this time. I'm telling you, I can't put my finger on it. I'm like, what do you got going on, group 4? Because everybody's responding to you kind of similarly, like very much so fascinated, embarrassing themselves a little bit, trying to do everything that they can to make it happen with you, trying to win you over, and showing you interest. And your energy doesn't show up very strongly. The only place I'm really seeing your energy is that rejection and kiss card. So it's like, all right, I do my job. I do the important part when I really need to. But when I don't, then I'm good. I'm chilling. All right, Spirit, what does this fashion guy, fashion girl want with group 4? Okay, we got the World card. So this person sees you as a baddie. They see you as equally yoked, if you've ever heard of that, which basically means like you guys are equals. We have the 4 of coins reversed. So they want to move towards you and with you with no hesitation. They want to connect with you. They want to see who you really are, see what you're all about. We do have the Moon card at the bottom of the deck, so they don't really know where things would go between the two of you, but they want to explore it. We got the 5 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the 9 of Coins reversed. So this person could also be kind of coming out of depression where they had to fight some demons a little bit. They could be even coming out of financial hardship, and that's why they're feeling more like, okay, I want to come towards group 4 because that money is no longer moving funny. What about Prince Useless? This protective, kind, responsible energy. What is their agenda? What is their love offer? We have the 2 of Wands reversed, Temperance, and the 7 of Wands. So the only problem with this person is they're just a bit boring. With the Temperance card, that's actually really good because that lets me know the things that you've asked for this person does embody. However, with that Seven of Wands upright, I am still seeing that there would be a lot of work required to be with this person. We got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck because I was just wondering, like, what's at the bottom of the deck? That'll tell me more about what's underlying. The bottom of the deck represents like the unseen or the underlying aspects affecting your connection, affecting your reading. And we got the Hermit, so that lets me know that the things that need to be worked on are honestly more on their part. They have to kind of work on themselves to be in alignment with you is the thing. So that's what's going on. Moon or Hermit card, you know, and with the moon, we did get the moon. I thought we got the moon. It's kind of like, okay, their feelings are strong, but they definitely need to do that inner work. How about this Friar Lawrence energy? Wise, trustworthy, caring, optimistic. We got the Lovers reversed in the Justice card here. So this person may have taken too long to get close to you or to get to know you. We have the Ace of Wands reversed and the Eight of Wands. So you could be a very fiery person yourself, someone who likes passion, someone who likes people to know what they want, go for it, make it happen. But this person does kind of appear like they have a tendency to sleep on things. With that Justice card, whatever you felt originally about this Friar Lawrence, I do see that you're still kind of open to exploring it. Kind of like, okay, I don't know what it could have been. I don't know what it would be. I don't know. I feel like I still need to keep trying. So you will get that opportunity to keep trying. This person is coming in for that. That's what I got for you, Group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.